Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Recreational Sniper. Tonight I'm working on a little bit of a project still with the ULR 454 Casull. This is again the Browning 1885 high wall. So I finally, after a few weeks, actually up to about a month or so, hang on, let me get this. So after a little over a month and a half, I finally got in the second piece to the puzzle. If you can remember in a previous video from Montana Vintage Arms, I received this globe sight with the spirit level. If I can get it to focus here. But anyways, so it's a front globe sight with interchangeable sight pictures and whatnot. Fortunately, I do not have a gun vise in this tiny ass room, which would make life easier. So it's a really nice globe sight with interchangeable reticles. So in this box, we've got the Montana Vintage Arms. This is the Soule XLR. So what the Soule XLR is this is an open sight, a type of open sight that has an eye dish with a center aperture to look through and a really tall staff, and this thing is micro adjustable, over 400 minutes of angle of adjustment, and it also has 88 minutes of windage adjustment, so almost 90 minutes of windage adjustment. And basically, you know, I'm not going to attach this or anything, but basically this is going to go here on the back of the rifle, and when it's fixed onto the back of the rifle, as you can tell with its really tall staff, I'll be able to get a really extreme angle towards that front sight, and I'll be able to reach really far out there with this setup. But I'm gonna have to have some custom gunsmithing done, and I'm gonna have to find me a gunsmith that can drill and tap this stock so that I can attach this, because as of right now there are no attachment points onto this rifle. But that's just one of the hiccups going further into this project. Besides that, I've got some other really cool stuff to check out. So you see how clean and shiny this brass is? This was not wet tumbled. This is actually dry tumbled for about 2 hours. And the product that I had used is called Ioso, and it's a brass polish compound that you add to your dry media, and it cleans amazingly well. Like, I've never seen dry tumbled brass that is this clean and shiny, you know. This is the Ioso case polish, tumbler media additive. Shines to a high luster and protects, cleans, reduces tumbling time, removes carbon powder fouling and stains. It's pretty impressive stuff. I think I added throw like 3 ounces of that stuff to my dry tumbler, and I mean, look at that. That stuff is friggin' slick. Now there is one piece of brass in here that is way dirtier than all the rest, obviously, you can pick out. And this is a piece of brass that happened to make it into my normal brass. This piece of brass come off a firing range and spent an untold amount of time laying in the ground and the heat and the sun and the weather and the rain and all that stuff for a really long time, and this is as clean as it got. So there are going to be some things that are you're not going to be able to recover. You know, you're going to get it so clean, and that's all you're going to get out of it. But for your normal brass, this is all once fired brass. As you can tell, it's got fired primers. So this is 6.5 PRC brass. I think got a couple pieces of 6.5 Creedmoor in there that is fired. And I even have some other 5.56, some Lake City brass that's fired. And looks really, really good. Really, really clean. But yeah. Man, look at that. That is some pretty clean brass right there. And that was done in a dry tumbler, not a wet tumbler. So I don't have to wait for this stuff to dry when I'm done with it. It's just ready to be resized and reloaded and that sort of thing. It's pretty amazing stuff, this IOSO. I also use the IOSO bore cleaner. I'm still kind of working with it. Don't know. I'm not 100% sure whether I really like it or really don't like it. It just, it works. I've got no complaints there. It definitely works. But it's kind of hard to judge, being that it is an abrasive-based cleaner. I don't know how much damage it's doing to my rifle barrels. And, you know, that's going to be one of those things we'll see in the future and we'll have to check out. But check it out. There's a 454 Casull case cleaned in that stuff. It's just simply amazing how shiny that stuff is. Wow. Anyways, I want to thank you guys for watching and tuning in, and hope you guys want to like and share and subscribe to the channel, and we will see you next time in the next video. Thanks for watching.